chances are a child in your family or one of your child's friends has a food allergy.
Yeah, according to the Food Allergy Research and Education Network, 1 in every 13 kids in the U.S. suffers from one. But if your child or a child you were responsible for suddenly had an allergic reaction, would you know what to do?
Well, the Debbs family wants to make sure that never happens to you, what happened to them. Take a look at their story. Just 2 weeks ago, the Debbs family of West Palm Beach, Florida, were excited for their Thanksgiving vacation.
It started off amazing. It was a wonderful, fun trip. We were visiting my sister-in-law at her farm and then on to Maine for Thanksgiving dinner and a fun weekend. And that was the plan.
But the fun turned tragic when 11-year-old Oakley, one of the Debbs twins who suffered from asthma and a mild nut allergy, ate a piece of pound cake covered in what he thought was chocolate.
There was extract along with roasted walnuts on top of it, which looked like chocolate.
We took our usual precaution. We gave him Benadryl. We're looking at an hour and a half to 2 hours later that he came up and said his stomach hurt.
I went to sleep. My Uncle Mac woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He said, "We need to go now." And I said, "Where?" He goes, "To the hospital."
That night, Oakley vomited and his parents called 911. The ambulance arrived, but Oakley had gone into anaphylactic shock. His airways suddenly closed and his heart tragically stopped.
It feels like half of our life is gone.
He was the best kid a parent could ask for, and I keep struggling with the fact that, his life was taken so soon.
I just was like crying because I knew that he was gone, and that was just not, it was the worst day ever.
I realized in my heart of hearts, my son was put here for a reason. He always was spreading his big smile and his athletic ability. And his friends were all very important to him. And this is the way I can pay back the loss of my son, is to teach other people not to be in my shoes.
Just days after their loss, it was Oakley's bright shoes that inspired the Debbs to start the Red Sneaker movement.
We need to figure this out and use my son as a way to help promote awareness. We don't know the difference between anaphylactic shock and allergic reaction, and that's unacceptable.
Their hope is to save lives and educate others about nut allergies and the use of EpiPens.
Oakley always wanted to do good, and I think he's looking down. And every time I start feeling sad, I think about how this Red Sneaker movement is going to change and help other families.
Boy, that family is so strong. The Debbs family has already received a note from a family in the UK thanking the Debbs for sharing the story about Oakley, which helped save the life of one of their own 11-year-old children. And in honor of Oakley, the Miami Dolphins will wear red shoes at this weekend's game.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.